Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak, and today we're gonna do I got a 3-inch goldfish in a cup, and we got more incoming things, and I got a special gift from Scott from Let's Do Bonsai. Thank you, Scott. This was choice. Then we got some pots from Roy, some Amazon pots, and what to do with pots, and a couple of more. So this is just the stuff I got in. I don't know if you want to see it, but right now this is a special hybrid goldfish. It's called a clay goldfish, and it doesn't need much water. It's about 3 inches large, long, and he's kind of chubsy. He's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches high, and he lives in 1 cup of water just fine. So here he is. There we go. See, instead of, you don't have to have plants to decorate your bonsai trees. You can do a little something different. Get a little, these were fish that I got from an old wind chime. I just took the hook out, and all you do is get yourself a nice little jar like that. There you go. Some little pieces of wood from the fairy garden section, a little turtle looking in and checking on the fish. And who says you can't make something nice to put as an accent for your bonsai trees? I mean, you don't have to have a plant. You got something different. Now, I also got some Clone X. I'm going to try this, see how this stuff works. I don't know. We'll try it out. And now here's a couple of the pots from Roy. I got about 4 of these. And then he gave me about 6 of these. I got like 2 big ones, a medium, and a small one. But they're not bad. That's the way they look. I mean, pretty neat pots. So I have to see what plants I can get from him for him. Now, there's what do you do with pots that they throw away? Like, well, here's a waterfall pot. I took all the guts out, put some of that Peace River gravel in there. I'm going to put something else on the top here. I was thinking that I drilled a hole in the bottom, and I'll try to put maybe a little bonsai tree in here, or maybe one of my cactus, and some water there, or some lights. I'll see. I have to figure that out. And this was from the wind chime, where the fish would hang over the side. So all I did was take this pot and drill some holes in there, and I got myself a flower pot. Now this pot was being thrown out by Roy, so I took it. The bottom was all banged up, but at least I got the top. It's got a little spigot there, so I can put maybe a plant in there and put this in by one of my bigger pots and try to dress it up as something fancy. I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll have to think about that. But here's what I wanted to show you from Scott. He gave me, this is great for arthritis. I mean, this thing is an electric pruner. It's battery operated. There's a battery pack, and it's got a charger on there. And like if I got to do my evergreens, it came with a long extension pole. So this is the trigger, and then you hook this up into here, and then you plug it into there, and that'll control the bottom here. I was going to do a pruning with it, but I can't because it's raining fierce out there. We got a good old-fashioned thunderstorm, lightning, thunder, you name it, it's coming down all day. But for safety's sake, it's got this. Unless you press this and then hold this, it's not going to work. But this is how it works. You press. Look at that. And it's an anvil type. And then when you're done using it, especially when you got grandkids around, you take the battery pack out, and this way here it won't work. So that's for safety's sake. And it's got this trigger here, so if you don't touch this, you try to press this and it's not going to work. So you got to press this and then this will work. So Scott, this is an amazing tool. We'll try it on one of my big trees. I tried to look it up and see what's the diameter cut, but I haven't found anything. So I wrote to Scott's, because they're the maker of this tool, and see if they can give me the size diameter that this thing can cut up to. I don't know if it's maybe 3/4 or 1 inch, but we'll find out. But we'll try it out once this rain stops and I can bring in one of my trees. We'll try it out and we'll cut it. And then there's one more thing. These my sister got from me. There are 5 of them. And for growing clip bonsai, this is good. It's a sign that says, "Let it grow." So there were 5 for $1. So that's not bad. Something different just to dress up your plants. So Scott, this was an amazing gift. I can't say how much I thank you for it. I mean, this is beautiful. And remember, safety first. Always take the battery pack out, and especially if you got little kids around the house. This way here, they ain't going to be tempted to try it out. You don't want no missing fingers. So today's Sunday night. I want to say thank you for all this. Oh, one more thing. To make it easier to put in my mikus, I came up with something different. I just got to find a cap for this. I put it in this one of these little jars with these mustard jars. I got you can see the hole. I cut the hole a little bit bigger so I can just squirt the mikus out. What I'm doing is keeping it in the black bag so it doesn't deteriorate in the sunlight. And then for the azus to help me out, I also put it in a little bottle like this, because this is a powder. This goes on nice and fine. You can see the small little spout. So this will help me out in putting down my mikus and my azus onto my roots. Now Scott did a mighty fine explanation on beneficial bacteria. If you want to check out his channel, his last video, it was a good one. I mean, it's something different. Oh, and remember, always put the guard on. I mean, he did a real good job explaining all about beneficial bacteria. Better than I could. But sometimes I get a little tongue-tied and not being able to do it. Oh, one more thing. I got some other pots too. These came in from Amazon. They came with 6 labels. These are 11-inch pots. I can't believe it. There's the trays for them. And these are the pots, 11-inch. I can't believe. Look at the size of this thing. Amazing. So that'll be good for my 3 Aurelias that I got to pot up yet. Because I ran out of big pots, and these should hold them in nice and keep them from falling. So that's a little bit about my updates. Scott from Let's Do Bonsai, thanks so much for this great and fantastic gift. This extension arm will come in good for pruning my evergreens out in the front, because they're kind of tall, and I don't feel like getting up on a ladder and falling down. So that'll work out great. But this is going to be good for trying out some of my big ones that are hard to cut, and let's see how this thing will work. I imagine pretty good, because it should have a lot of power behind it. So today's Sunday night. It's family night. Get yourself a nice hot pot of tea going. I got some new tea bags in. I got some PG Tips and Twinings Irish breakfast tea. I'm going to try them out. But tonight I'm going to get the tea from Scott. I can't remember the name of it, Scott. But I'm going to have your tea tonight. And then I also got my other teas, so I'll have to bring down my boxes and show you what teas I got. I got so much tea to last me the whole winter. So you take care, everybody. It's Sunday night. Get a nice hot pot of tea going. Sit down. It's family night. Bring the kids together. Put on some Lawrence Welk shows from the 50s and 60s, especially the autumn shows now. They got some good shows, and I'm enjoying the rainy weather. So sit down with the kids. Let them see what music was music. Watch the old commercials. I like the old car commercials. I don't know. It's nice to just watch some of those old shows and sit back and relax and enjoy the music when music was music. So you take care, everybody, and have a nice night. And I'm gonna huddle back with a nice hot cup of tea and relax. Take care and have a nice night.